Welcome back, friends. It's time for another episode of Big Dano Plays Kingdom Death. And this year we are on Lantern Year 11, and we are about to have a special showdown with the hand, a special showdown with the Lonely Tree, and then we're going to go and hunt a Sunstalker, maybe even a level 3, because I'm feeling like I need to punish myself even more. It's been a really interesting integration of the Gambler's Chest into a core game, People of the Lantern campaign, adding in the various bits and pieces from other expansions as well, made for a really overwhelming amount of changes. And I was reflecting last night after the fight against the level 2 Sunstalker. Playing this game solo is a fucking mission. Like, the amount of rules that you have to get right at any moment. If you just played the core game, there's a lot of rules. To add in the entirety of the Gambler's Chest, not even including Scouts, and the entirety of Sunstalker expansion, Lonely Tree expansion, Slenderman expansion, it's just a lot. So I was walking away last night thinking, I feel like I fucked up so many rules in that last mission. You just got to accept it. You just got to accept and do your best. That's all you can do. And number one thing to do is make sure you have fun. And I have absolutely had a wonderful time with this experience. Now, we're challenging the hand, unfortunately, because of the penalty, or no, not the penalty, because of the thing he was doing when he came and reviewed our settlement. So we have to do a special showdown with the hand this year. So we've got a stone face, stone columns. I'm not going to bother setting those up, but we will shuffle in a random terrain card. And we get Debris. Debris is not of much value to us. Am I taking a physiognomist into this fight? I am not. I'm taking 2 Marrowists. Okay, here is the showdown board. Here is the hand. Here is our 4 survivors. I take this fight with very limited seriousness, but I will say something that I read on one of Fenn's articles the other day, which was that it's nice to have a fight that has a different focus rather than just straight killing the monster. And as I reflected on that, I thought, you know what? That's a good point. So I'm going to try and treat this fight with the tiniest bit more respect, because ultimately, just the fact that you can game it doesn't mean that that's not as intended and not okay. So 4 survivors, we have Rando that we're taking out in this one. The only reason we're bringing Rando, we want to try and level up that the accuracy, try and roll 7+ for him, if we can. He's just rocking the Rawhide set and the Cat's Eye Circlet, and he's doing that so that we can cycle through the AI deck, as you know how this fight works. Cindy just rocking the same thing as normal. I made a Bone Dagger to replace the Ham Fluter so we could give Rando the Ham Fluter. We're going to try and do a wound in the last turn with everyone to get level up of things. Leather Cuirass there. I don't have a backup Drydocanthus, so that's not going there. I'm not even going to put anything in there. I might just bandages, whatever. And Delbert is rocking the Longclaw layout, so pretty good. Let's straight up and down depart. I still have an Endeavour to spend. I made leather with 1 Endeavour, so I've still got Endeavour. I'm just going to keep that in case we get any stuff we want to make. Apply arrival bonuses. Okay, so if we nip over here, so polarized aura. If a survivor has the same number of red, green, and blue affinities, they have a white aura. So green aura over here for Landon. Now Landon has arrived at the settlement showdown limit and gains a reroll token. Good work, Landon. Now, unfortunately, Landon is guardless, but he gains an evasion token. So we'll just give him another evasion token. Boom. And if he has no field heavy injury boxes, gain 1 progress. Very good for Landon. Delberto doesn't have double guitars. That's fine. Cindy, Osteophage, Relentless, Destined, fine. And Rando has Desperate Strike, Stone Skin. So we are, what's the Darkness Awareness Survivor status card? Better check that out. I don't know what that does. Off the top of my head anyway. Is that the Gloom Man card? I'm not sure what it is. Darkness. Oh yeah. It's this. Okay. So basically the person that has the most blues and reds is our champion, the White Speaker. She's got 7 armor across all boards. And we're going to give her a round leather shield as well. So she's got, no, she doesn't get a shield. That's fine. Okay, so we will shuffle this deck. And we will shuffle this deck just in case. And we go first. So the first thing we're going to do is move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Landon, and he's going to put up a block. Cindy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually we'll give him blue. We'll give him blue affinities. 1, 2, 3. It's actually red, white, blue, and black. All right, so we'll use the Rawhide headband to look at full powered flick and bullet jabs. We'll just put full powered flick on top. Done, and then we're just not going to do anything. The person who's targeted is Cindy. Target is doomed, perform Ghost Step. It's 2 speed, hitting on a 2+. Cindy is 3 evasion. She doesn't have a block. It's 2 hits. No, it's 1 hit. She's 3 evasion. To the body, 2, 3, 4. There is no other things. Done. We will Rawhide headband. Bullet jabs is the survivor with the most blue affinities. That is our person in red. So they do not have a block, but this goes here. Ghost Step is 1 brain damage. So she's taken 1. Delberto's taken 1. So this is 5 speed on a 2+. Delbert has the singing cap and he has 3 evasions, so he's hit on a 5. That's 2 hits. One of those 2 hits is ignored. The other one goes to the head. It's 2 damage to the head, and that is all. Next turn, brings up another bullet jabs. This guy goes to here. Tags Delberto. 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes down to 3. 2 damage apiece. Hand, hand, hand. We'll just dodge one of the hands. That's it for that one. It's our turn. We'll use the headband thing. Everyone puts up a block. Yep, we'll just do this one, rude slap. We'll move our osteophage chicken to the right spot. The right spot happens. Miss on a 3, hit on a 6, we'll dodge. Not Delbert. Cindy. It's rude slap done. We'll swap these again. Liver blow, survive with the most green affinities. She's going to move out of the way. She's going to get to here, so this is a block. 2 on 2s. A 1 and an 8, so the block triggers, nothing happens. It's our turn again, we'll put up block. It's a liver blow, survive with the most green affinities. Landon takes 2 brain damage from those 2. 1, 2. 2 speed. Lantern 10 is a hit, 3 is a miss. The block triggers. That's it. We'll have a look at this bad boy. Thunderbolt rights, target with the most red affinities. It's our osteophage chick. Gonna go to here. 2 on a 4+. She's got 3 evasion. She suffers a brain trauma. Well, not a brain trauma, an insanity. 7s. 1 hit, we'll dodge. Next one, Thunderbolt right. Somehow I managed to get them all in order. Suffer that. 6 and a 10. 1 hit. Where does it go actually? No, we don't want the body. We'll dodge that. It's our turn. We get take your best shot. Alright, we will use this opportunity to try and do some wounds. When this is drawn face down, turns to face away from the most possible survivors, then it moves 1 space forward. We'll do that. Okay. So this is our opportunity to get a wound. So Cindy's going to go there. Unfortunately, she hits on a 2+. The speaker cult knife. Do we instead go fist and tooth? Yeah, we'll go fist and tooth, I think. She hits with 2 7s. She's got acid palms, so she still rolls sharp on this. That is a wound, is it, actually? Toughness 14. We've rolled 6 and 4 is 10, so we have not wounded. So that one is done. Try this one. And that's a critical. The hand is knocked down and gains +1 damage token. What's the O in the understanding? No. Okay, so she has picked up her fist and tooth wound proficiency point. Now, what does this say? while the blue lens is open, yep, we need to start with the lenses closed, Deno. While survive with the blue open, blue aura wounds the monster, that lens opens. So red aura is the one that is opened. Red aura says attack rolls for survivors from a red aura only hit on a perfect hit. What's the next proficiency point we want to get? Okay, let's go rando. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand fluter. 2 hits. A green. So rando has a white aura, which says a white aura. Yep. So the hand fluter is strength 6. So we're wounding on an 8. Okay, that's a 7. Rando got any strength that he can find somewhere there? Hand suffers a wound. 20 tokens to impossible eyes. I don't want to do that actually. I don't want to do a hit and a wound because that would mean we do not get to trigger applause. Okay, so the hand stands up. We don't get a thunderbolt. I think he's alright, so he's not going to go there. Which means we get soft chuckle. All non-deaf survivors lose 1 survival and roll 1d10. Manage departing survivors. 1d10 rando. Out of courage. 3 and 4. Survivor is knocked down in fear. Oh no. 5 brain damage. Move directly away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not knocked down. 5 brain damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue. 8. Lando, you got 6 courage? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delbert's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cindy. We have applause on this point. So Rando is going to put applause on top. And we might try and sneak a little wound with our axe, I think. He's still facing that way. Yep, so Lando is going to run to there with a dash. Swing with the mighty bone axe. 3 is a miss, I think. Yep, so he misses his point. Delberto will try and get a guitar. He cancels proficiency on this one, so he cancels a reaction, so he hits twice. 5 plus goes to 6 plus. 1, 2. So this is a reach to deadly sharp. Nice, like this weapon. So 6 sharp, so we're looking for 8 in total, and we'll cancel that failure reaction. So that's definitely a wound. So Delberto gains his proficiency point, and that opens the blue lens. 7 is also a wound. Delberto is going to suffer a basic action. 2 speed, 2 plus, 1 hit. Hits Delberto on the boots. Takes 5 damage. After damage, bash and knockback 10. Place the hand in the center of the board. Done. That's it. It's applause. So we got 2 proficiency points out of it. That's pretty worthwhile. I would have liked to have gotten Rando, but great. Survivors fall to their knees in agony. Bones twisting and changing. For each survivor, cure all broken injuries and roll 1d10. Then end the showdown. The survivors are victorious. Okay, so we want to try and roll a 7 here. Anything else triggers? Yeah, we've got rewards. All right, Rando. Rando rolls a 9. Come on, Rando. So Rando gains a permanent accuracy, permanent strength, permanent evasion, and a random fighting art. I think we want blotted out, don't we? Someone's got to have blotted out for us to do stuff. We'll just roll a Loomy thing. Gain a Loomy. Next person is Cindy. Let's try the orange dice. The pumpkin dice has worked a treat. 1 accuracy, 1 strength, 1 evasion, and a fighting art. Acrobatics. We don't care about acrobatics. We gain a Loomy. Next person along is Landon. Landon rolls an 8 as well. It's been a good one. I love this when it happens. Random fighting art. Last man standing. Pretty shit house. Don't care about it. It's 2+. Gain a Loomy. Do I remember to give her a Loomy? I don't think so. And Delberto. Man, if Delberto gets an 8+ here, I'm going to be absolutely chuffed. Come on, Delbert. 4 out of 4. Cheers. Regicide. No. Loomy for Delbert. Oh. And that's why you challenge the hand. And now we can top it off by rolling a 9+ on the rewards chart. Cheers. A skull and 5 random basic resources. We'll make it 6 because we also lose a population. That is just wonderful, wonderful. Hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Refugia, dead. That's awesome. All right, we picked ourselves up 1 skull and 5 random basic resources, plus a leather. So let's flip our 5 random basic resources and get some organs or something. 1, of course it's a hide. Come on. Oh my God. 4, thank you. 5 plus an extra 1, 6. We've got way too much hide, man. Way too much hide. 1 bone, 4 hide. 1 love juice. A skull and a leather. I feel like I should have more leather. I think I should have 6. I made 5. Yeah. Okay. That is the end of the showdown with the hand. Now, the question is, do we need to do the showdown with the lonely tree? And I feel like the answer is yes. We do get an extra basic resource because we're going to kill someone with the lonely fruit. And we get, oh look, it's a fucking bone. What a shock. because we do have a fruit. We have a fruit sitting in storage. So that lonely fruit is getting consumed. And Johnny's going to stay because he's got legendary lungs. I think Tamika is probably the one to go at this point. She's got good stats though, don't I? Osvaldo? He's 3 and 3. It's not Lucy. Yeah, we'll just make it Edard or Rolanda. Sure, Edard. It's been a pleasure, mate. Okay, so the 4 survivors that will go out for this showdown, here's the cool artwork, will be... Now, we need to think about this. We should be pretty comfortable on this point. Fist and tooth proficiency. Club proficiency. Guitar proficiency. Axe proficiency maybe? I really need a shield person. Who is our shield person? I reckon Franklin is about to gain shield proficiency. Welcome to the team, Franklin. Frankly, only Franklin will do. Or do we go with Emma and try and raw dog a natural 10? If we can get one more point with Emma, the shield, is there a shield we can make that is better to hit? No. So it's 2 speed hitting on a 10. Shatterstar. Maybe we'll bring her out. Yeah. Franklin can hold. All right, we're going to bring these champions out for a face down with the Lonely Tree. I'll be back in a second once I've set it up. All right, friends, we are set up for our showdown with the Lonely Tree. Survivors go first. These tiles cannot be activated. Place the Nemesis. Survivors in the blue spaces. We don't have... So we've got 2 Marrowists, an Impermanist, and a Lanternist. So we don't get any benefit from additional terrain. And that's it. Cool, we go first. So here is the 6 fruit. With which we need to deal with. So we go first. Okay, so I need to build the deck first of all. So A's 3, 1, 2, 3. B's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1 legendary. Okay. And then we shuffle this hit location deck. Boom, boom, boom. All right, our only goal here is to try and get Emma a weapon proficiency point. So she's going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's using the shield. She swings twice. We need a perfect hit to score a hit. And there's nothing else we can do but get a perfect hit. 8 and a 5. No good. Emma has failed. We'll go white speaker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White speaker swings with the speaker cult knife. 3 hits. Iron bark, super dense. Can't critical any of these. Basic action is not at all concerning for me. We can't critical, but we are sharp. And we are strength 4 plus 5 is 9. So what toughness is it? I feel like this is going to be a short showdown. 10. Okay, so perform basic action targeting the attacker. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. Reflex. So we'll do it in this order. That's a wound. Cindy gets her point. 1 wound. Basic action. Target gains +1 damage for each nightmare fruit on the showdown board. So this is an attack 1. 3 speed. Here on a 3 plus, which goes to 7th. 3 hits. Wonderful. 1 damage each. Head, body, hand. Head, hand, body. That one's done. The tree bears fruit. That was that one. Then we'll do this one to wound. We wound. Perform basic action. It's 3 speed. Targeting the attacker. 3 misses. Bear fruit. Double once. We fail to wound. There's a reflex. 1 bleed token. Furthest from them goes over here. Good. Classic rando. Rando's going to swing with the hand fluter. Rando's got an extra speed, so he's hitting 3 times with the hand fluter. And he hits twice, including a perfect hit. Iron bark, super dense. We'll do it in that order. So the hand fluter goes to strength 7. So we're looking for 3s. That's a 3. Take a wound. Club gets its point. We did actually roll a perfect hit, didn't we? Yeah, so with club specialisation, you get to double your wound roll on your first. Double your wound attempt, yep. So perform basic action, target the attacker. 1, 2, 3, rando is evasion 3. 4, 2 is a miss, 9 is a hit. Rando is going to take 1, 2, 3 damage to the hand. He doesn't have that. 2, 3. Because he's an osteophage. And then this one, that's an 8, which is a wound, a reflex. Rando goes up here. It's a wound, bear fruit. Last person to act for us is the big whale with his guitars. He's got strength galore. And he's got reach 2, so he's going to go there. Swing with the long claw. 3 speed, hitting on a 5 plus. 2 hits. There's another reflex. There's a first strike. We have guitar specialization, so we'll cancel the first reaction on that first strike. It's deadly. That's a wound. Whaley gets his guitar proficiency. And it's a wound. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. Did I do that wound? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Basic action targeting the attacker. Again, 3 speed. Whaley is evasion 2, so a 5 is a hit, a 6 is a hit, and a 3 is a hit. The singing hat cancels one of those hits, and we take 4 damage to the waist. And then the tree bears fruit. That's our turn. The monster flips a bladed leaf. The closest threat is Emma. 3 speed. Come on, Dano. Miss, hit, and hit. Where do they go? They go to the body and the waist. So they are strength 6 down to 5. So we'll just dodge the one on the body. So waist takes 5. Target suffers bleed 1. It's the end of the monster's turn. Emma will go. She's going to roll 2 speed for the shield and see if she can get this perfect hit. She does not. Should just move away a bit. Whaley will swing where he is with his guitar. Of course, Whaley rolls 3 hits, of which 2 are perfect. First strike, we cancel that reflex if we want to, but we don't need to because no one's adjacent to anything, so that's a wound. Reflex, the fruit closest to the attacker explodes. That's a shame. That's a wound. All survivors adjacent to the fruit suffer 6 damage and knock back 5. Return the fruit to the tree. Whaley suffers 6 damage to the boots. Knock back to here. And he and Emma are done. That was a wound. Cool. Alright, so I think our best option now is just do the basic action. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. To there. Speak a cult knife. Oh, come on, stop rolling perfect hits. It's doing my head in. It's doing my head in. Absolutely killing me. 1, 2. Wounds. There is no one flower funnel. And wounds. Reflex. That's it. There's 1 wound left. We're just going to keep letting Emma try and have it. So it's the tree's turn. It just does basic action. There's 2 fruit on the board. Hits once. This damage is damage 3 to the boots on Cindy. So that's basic action. The tree bears fruit. She'll move over to here. Emma will move to here. Try and roll a perfect hit, Emma. Double 6. Gets nothing. Monster's turn. It's going to swing on white speaker. 2 hits. Hand and body. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? It's damage 5, 4. Actually dodge that one. Bear fruit. Emma will have another crack. She'll go to here. Needs a 10. Yes! Oh, now it's just got to not be the trap. Okay, so she wounds on a 2+ here. So we got the wound for Emma. It's not. Yeah. That's good. Shield proficiency point. Fist and tooth. Club. Guitar. There is 4 fruits on the board, so we will complete the showdown. The Lonely Tree is victorious. Cindy may ponder Marrowism. We do not gain any more collective cognition from the tree. Let's snip over here. We gain a Jagged Marrow fruit and we gain 4 basic resources. Wow, I'm shocked. Wow, I'm shocked. Oh, a skull, that's helpful. We just need 1 more skull now to make the gloomy hammer. Storage. Skull, perfect bone, and 2 hide. We got our proficiency points. That was the key part there. And Cindy can ponder Marrowism. So let's do that. What level of Marrowism is Cindy up to? She will be Marrowism rank 2. Feeding Fear. Consume a bone resource. Okay. Cindy gains 1 Lumi and rolls 1d10. She rolls a 2. Gains Stone Skin. And we gain a monster bone as well. Do we want Stone Heart or Stone Skin? I think we probably want Stone Heart actually. Yeah. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. So let's just look here. So is Big Whale close to retiring or something? No, he's fine. Brando, he's fine. Cindy, Deja, Landon, classic Landon. Was Landon a returning survivor then? Landon was a returning survivor against him, so against the hand. So he gains those 2. We don't want last man standing. We don't want regicide. Alright. Guess what, friends? Now we get to actually do our proper hunt. Now we are close to making the Gloom Hammer, which is what I would like to make. We need 1 more skull and 1 more dark water. So we can't get the dark water until the level 2 Slenderman, which is when is it? It's in year 19. That's a shame. All right. Man, I wish we got 1 more dark water now. All right, I'm going to set up for someone else. Probably a Sunstalker, but level 3 might be crazy, but let's go. Back soon. All right, I decided after much mulling that we would hunt a jigger lion. Yeah, it's a tricky call, but I think at this point the level 3 Sunstalker might be just beyond us. I'd like to get a few more masteries and what have you. So that's the plan. Okay, so let's nip over here and have a look at the jigger lion. So we do a different showdown hunt thing, which it's here, so we don't need this bad boy for the moment. White lion hunt events, boom, and basic hunt events. It's a level 3, so we will chase down herb gathering one space after the thing. Herb gathering, mineral gathering, one space after the thing. Let's commence. It's a basic event and we get a random event. $94. Oh, please let me fly over his head. One of the sickening mess. The survivors come upon a patch of badly damaged ground. Survivors were squeamish, refused to go any closer. Insane survivors consume what they find. Sane survivors stop to investigate the mess. Everyone is insane except for... No, everyone is insane. What a problem. Everyone gains a -1 strength token. It's a bummer. -1 strength. Strength. -1 strength. However, Deja Vu has consumed on the hunt or showdown, so gain progress. That's good. Next one is Bone Eaters, man. We still don't have search. We still don't have search. Oh dear. I'm having a bad time, friends. I'll set this up. Stand by. All right, we're back. We're back with these buffheads. So we have Skull Surgeons in play at level 2. Now, this card says, if any survivor has an instrument, they play it in Defiance. All survivors gain 3 survival. Do we still have an instrument? Nope. Nope, we don't have anyone using our clubs or noisy gear. So Big Whale's our target, which is just great. But he's probably our best target given that he's got the singing gear. So that's it. We'll just shuffle these decks over here. Critical wound deck. Skull Surgeons is after damage, bleed 1. Okay. So, I'm just going to do Big Whale. He's actually got an extra armor tool. Hit locations from the Armor Smith's Tongs. He's also given everyone a strength token from Red Fist. Which is actually really useful for his thingy collector. Okay, so the first person to target the big whale is that dude. So there's no way for us to get around these. At this level, they're +1 damage, so these are 3 damage apiece. Still only 2 speed though. So for perfect hits, it's a counter card, so that's 2 misses for the first person. The next chick, a 7 and a 2, so that's 1 hit, and it goes to the hand on big whale. 2, 3, 4. 3. And after attacks, gain bleed 1 from Skull Surgeons. Yucky. Next person, an 8 and a 9, so one of those hits is discounted. And 1, 2, 3, because of the singing hat, another bleed, and the last one is a 3 and a 2, which is 2 misses. That is the end of that for them. No perfect hits. So we'll go over to here in the rear with the cat fang knife chick. So we are in the rear with Deja Vu, hitting on 2+. 2 hits, and these are razor sharp, critting on a 6. Not a crit, but it is a wound. Second one, not a crit, but it is a wound. So that chick is dead. 2 wounds each, Deno. 2 wounds each. She will then spend a survival to dash. We're going to trigger both of those, aren't we? Yup. She'll dash to get out of the way. Here, our fist and tooth, speaker cult knife, Cindy, hitting on 3s, 4, 8, 9, critting on 8s. That's a critical, so we draw a critical card. The monster cannot counter, the Bone Eater is knocked down. That's a wound, so that Bone Eater is dead as well. Up to here with Landon with the Mighty Bone Axe in the rear. Landon hits twice, critting. Landon, strength 4, 5, 9, so that's a wound. And the second one is a wound, so that one is dead. And Whaley will swing with the Grimjaw. He hits once on a 5. Sorry, it's not Grimjaw. It's Longclaw, and it's actually an extra one. So only 1. And we do critical, which is awesome. The monster cannot counter. The Bone Eater gains -1 damage and -1 speed. It's the Bone Eater's turn. Whaley will move away. So we'll allow this chick to go to here. It's actually -1 speed, so misses. Culper Speak Knife. Hits twice. Wounds. Okay. So everyone gains a proficiency point. Proficiency point. Proficiency point. Proficiency point. And proficiency point. Now, Optimism. On arrival, gain a reroll token, which we got. In the aftermath of your settlement, yep, gain a progress, done. Believe in yourself, no, filled in on heavy boxes, done. So Landon can't gain a +1 strength token actually, so good. So already consumed, so we don't have to worry about that. And that's done. Cindy is going to level up to mastery on that, which is amazing. Stoneheart is nothing. And Big Whale. Nothing. Okay. So we will manage departing survivors and we will take a hunt XP. That was less worrisome than I expected. Probably because those guys are not tuned for the level that I am at now. Mind you, 2 bleed tokens on Whaley's not ideal. Actually, in our last turn, we'll send Landon over to clear Whaley's 2 bleeding tokens. Boom, boom. I'm throwing cards all over the place like an idiot. Stone Fingers, Skull Surgeons. 2 of these. All right. A lot of setup for a short amount of fight. So what's our rewards for that? 1 hunt XP, 1 weapon proficiency. On a 7+, we get a basic resource. We get 2 basic resources. A monster hide and a skull. That is absolute perfection. Deno, you deserve everything that you get. Thanks, mate. Someone gains an insanity. It can be Landon. All right, Bone Eaters showdown over. Let us go back to what we were doing before. And continue our hunt. So we move on to the next one, which is a random event, and we roll 41. Funny, we haven't seen the Gambler in a while. Nightmare. We do have the Twilight Sword in our settlement. The event revealer gains 1d10 insanity. So this is deja vu. 7 insanity. That's it. 4th one. Oh, another 11. Oh, Dead Warrior. Yeah, we're not investigating. 11. Man, I've rolled so many 11s and 9s. Monster droppings. The event revealer chooses to investigate or consume. Who's our event revealer? Our event revealer is Landon. Landon can investigate or consume. We will investigate and gain an understanding, which means we gain explore, and we add +2 to the roll result. So our insight roll is a 6, and we gain a seed pattern, and we get Elder's Aegis, which is of no value to us. Insight, hunt phase, gain 3 survival and 3 insanity. And then we roll on that chart, which we gain +2 to, which is a 6. She's gained a survival. Great. There. This one, and we get marked territory. We gain ammonia. We already have it, but thank you. 34. Crippling misery. The lowest scoring survivor becomes a straggler, so Big Whale rolls a lantern 10. Cindy rolls an 8. Neither of those people. She does not have acrobatics. She does not have prepared. Deja looks unlikely to survive this. And Landon is not prepared either. Landon rolls a 1. It's Lando. Lando Calrissian. Lando suffers the broken leg severe injury and gains an understanding. I think we have a bed. That'll do. Overwhelming darkness. A 4, all people gain a survival and gain a -1 evasion token. We're going to clear that -1 evasion token. A 2 is suffer a -1 accuracy token. We're going to get rid of that. Deja is a 1. Spend all your survival to gain a population or lose a courage. I've already consumed. Nah, I'm going to lose a courage. Landon, a 4. Everyone gains a survival, gains a -1 evasion. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to clear the evasion tokens using our Song of the Brave. Or the accuracy. Here, a white lion cub. We harvest the baby for all it's worth. And we get perfect organ, monster bone, love juice, monster hide. What happens? It's a 5. Start the showdown immediately. We get no iron, but we get to start the fight. Perfection. Okay. I've got to level up the bone eaters, don't I? We all gained bonus 3 survival, but we had from defeating the bone eaters, so I don't think we spent any survival. Bone eaters. Level 4. Level 3. My baby. All right. We make it to the showdown. And we start immediately. So, white Jiggleline. Sitting here. Our setup is the same as a white lion setup, I think. Let's have a look. Nope, 2 random terrain cards. Canthus plants, I'll take those. And an ore vein. Hey, nice. I definitely want to try and get both of those. all but one of these, that one, all of these, because SmartCat is archived. Well, our SmartCat starts on top. Okay. The pendulous paunch is in and the other ones are out. We have golden eyes. Survive with 6 understanding. Nice one, Deno. Nice one, mate. Dropping cards everywhere. All right. So, not having Surge is really pounding me in this. The target that we want to get hit is probably Landon, because he has 5 evasion, sure. It's all set up, I believe. We're all good to go. Got to put the acanthus plants in the ore vein out. So acanthus, ore vein is set up 4 spaces away from other terrain. Okay. SmartCat. So we look at the top 10. We put them into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ground fighting. 7, 8, 9, 10, and alert. Then shuffle the deck. Okay, that is a bad turn of events, I think. Ground fighting. Okay. And alert. When a survivor moves into a space, they gain the priority target token, discard, alert, and perform basic action. All right. Someone is going to cop an absolute shellacking because I did not bring a bow or any ranged stuff or whatsoever. Neither of those said draw AI. No. So I think what we'll do is this. No, it has to be this way. Cindy, Landon. Okay, so she's going to move to there, which triggers alert on Deja. So alert means she gets a move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Immediately triggers a basic action, and that is good. He says, not feeling confident at all. So the basic action is +2 speed. Has he got a better basic action? No. And then we discard alert. No, we don't discard alert until the monster's knocked down. Oh no, discard alert and perform basic action. Done. So 4 speed, hitting on a 2+. However, Vu has 3, which means it goes to 5 and it goes to 7 evasion. So that is 2 hits, and these are both 3 damage apiece. And these go to the head and the boot. Sorry, we actually had an extra evasion there because we triggered a move from the cycloid scale hood. So that's good. As there was only 1 hit. So the head, and that is 3 damage. We'll dodge. Now, Vu is going to make an attack, which then triggers ground fighting. Before resolving the action, the monster targets a basic action with +2 speed and +1 damage. So that will be +2 speed, will be 5 speed. 6 speed. Ugh. 4 is total evasion of 4. 2s goes to 8s. 1 hits, and that hit will go to the body. We have already dodged, so we can't do anything about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Now we get to resolve the attack, which means we can hopefully discard ground fighting when the white line is wounded. The lucky cat fang knife, 1, 2, 3. Plenty of accuracy on the Vu. A 3, 7 and a 5. That is 3 hits. Oh, actually, we've got golden eyes in play, haven't we? Golden eyes. When a survivor attacks the monster, they suffer 3 damage, brain damage. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay, so there's a failure and 2 reflexes, so we're unlikely to fail, he says confidently. So that's a critical. You strike at the white line's stout heart, roll 1d10. If the result is a 10, the white line dies instantly. Oh, it's a 7. All right, so that's a wound, which means ground fighting is discarded. We gain a random white lion resource. We gain sinew. So no failure. Boom. Cool. The next one, it's a critical. Non-deaf survivors gain +3 insanity and may stand if they are knocked down. And there's no failure. This one is not a critical, but it is a wound. So we are about to trigger a reflex. All survivors passed over suffer grab. We don't have surge, so we can't do anything about this. So whale will spend a survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the jigger line goes here. And that is that. We're going to spend a survival on Big Whale to stand up Vu. Vu's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we now have 2 evasion from the cycloid scale hood. We've done some shadow walking. Which seems fine. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 block. That'll do. Okay, so Deja has proficiency point dagger. Actually, what does dagger specialist let us do? If you fail a wound attempt, you can discard another drawn one. No, that's no good to us. All right, that's our turn over. The monster's turn. Maul, victim of grab last round. Okay, so that's good. It's now our turn. A new turn, so we haven't started our act yet, so we'll go to here. No, we can't do that. We have to walk away after the cunning. So 4 speed, hitting on a 2+, which goes to 5+, then goes to 7+. 0 hits. We'll then spend a dash to get out of there. That's the end of his turn. It's now our turn. Big whale goes there, and he's going to swing using the guitar. He hits once, unfortunately. He's only accuracy 1. So the long claw hits the beast's ear. We're critting on, that is not a crit, but it's definitely a wound. We get to cancel that proficiency thing because of guitar specialization. So Whaley gains his point. All right, we're in good shape now, friends. Wound. He suffers 3 brain damage for not attacking in the front, or attacking in the front, I should say. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the rear, dashing through the snow. So we have dashed with Cindy, and we've dashed with Deja. Speak occult knife in the rear. So when we are in the rear, we don't suffer the 3 brain damage. We hit once. It's the trap. Damn you. Damn you, trap. Basic action. Attacker is doomed. Oh well, it's our osteophage chick, so that's okay. 4 speed, hitting on a 2+, which goes to 6+. 1 hit, it hits her on the hand, and that does 1, 2, 3. I definitely didn't do this, which I should have. On a 9+, she gets bleed from Jigger Claws, no. And she suffers grab damage to the hands, which is 1, 2, 3. Definitely didn't do that. For 5, 6 from Merciless. We spent a survival to stand her up anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so Deja is going to go. And I will do, yeah, Deja in the rear. Cat Fang Knife. Hits twice. Accuracy 3 in the rear. 2, 3 hits. An impervious, a wound, and a failure. All right. So we're going to do it in this order because we can discard that glorious mane for no real downside, which I like. So we are going to discard the impervious mane and use dagger specialization for something of actual value. You may discard, oh, it says after performing any reactions. Well, in that case, no. We do the glorious mane first. And we do that one. Wound. Attacker suffers 1 brain damage. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. She has 4 evasion. 1 hit. Don't roll the hand. The waist. 1, 2, 3. And let's see if we can not wound this one. No, we won't. So 1, 2. Good work, Deja. She only has 1 evasion now. She's only done 1 move. Landon, over here, swinging with the Mighty Bone Axe. A 9 is a single hit. Lando Calrissian. He does have 3 understanding, so he is going to gain a survival. He does have a reroll token in play. He doesn't need it, but he doesn't crit, so that is a wound. and he gains a survival, but he also doesn't need it. That's the end of our turn. So it's the monster's turn, and we're going to be having a lot of people running away at this point. Power SWAT. Closest threat in facing in range. I think we'll take Lando at this point. 1, 2, 3. One perfect hit. And we will... Do we dodge that? Nope. It's 4 damage to the body. Lando, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have to dash with Deja and dash with Cindy to stop the grab. Deja goes there, goes to there. So Cindy will now go, we get that evasion back on Deja to here, swing it in the rear again with the Speaker Cult Knife. 1, 2, 3 hits, including a perfect hit. Anything for a perfect hit? Nope. Oh, we have the gigantic pendulous paunch. That's a shame. Attacker is doomed. That's the second time she's been doomed from this trap. Really like to get a fist and tooth wound if we can, thanks. Stupid white lion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting twice. Body and boot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's no bleed. All right. Cat Fang Knife. Back into the rear. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits. There's a failure, that's bad. There's a soft belly. There's a beast's ear. Do it in that order. Cat Fang Dagger. That's a critical. Gain a random white lion resource. And we have a soft belly. Debilitating injury. We gain a lion claw. This one is a critical. The white lion gains a -1 accuracy token. So this is 2 wounds, 1, 2. And the last one is a wound, not a failure. That's there. Big whale will swing with the guitar in the rear. Oh, I just realised he's 4 speed. Is he? No. No, 3 speed. 1 hit. Doofus. There's a failure attached to this. However, we are sharp and we critical instead. Okay. That's our turn. Landon will just move into the grass and put up a block. It's our turn. Whaley suffers 3 brain damage for attacking not in the blind spot. Big Whale has triggered his guitar. Cindy has still not triggered her dagger. Has and has. Anything else I want to try and get out of this before I go on? So, Ghost Circa, Red Fist, Matchmaker, no. Destined, Acid Palms, Relentless. Cindy should really be triggering Relentless. Pursue, Deja Vu. Deja's got Relentless. Yeah. Landon. Okay. We'll let the monster have a turn. Oh, Vanish. Cool. So the white line jumps off the board. He's hiding in grass. Landon will go here. And what happens if he finds them? Place it adjacent to the survivor and discard vanish. I don't really want Landon to be the one, so Landon's just going to put up a block. Big whale's going to go. He's going to search. He finds him. Yeah. You idiots. Let's place him adjacent, isn't it? How about that? How do you like that? Discard, vanish. Cat fang knife, chick. That was easy. Done. Done. What are we hitting on over here? Hitting on twos. Trap. Come on now. We needed to go to here actually, so we need to always move. Oh, what does that do again? When you shadow walk, +1 accuracy and sharp. That is awesome. All right, the buff head turns to face here. We're evasion a lot. That is 4 misses. Trap done. For that, I'm not sure why. I feel like I tend to draw the trap way more on certain monsters. I wonder if that is a byproduct of that. Oh, I need to do a roll of dice on a 1 or a 2. No, 1 or 1. No. Okay. For the monster's turn. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to there. And we'll swing with the fist and 2 speaker cult knife. Surely now is the time. Reflex. That's actually not too bad for us. Let's see if we can critically wound him first, because that would make a difference with this deadly sharp weapon. We can critical him. He is knocked down, so we ignore that reflex. Boom. And see if we can wound that one. We can. Boom. +5 toughness. Better check my roll. 7 and 9 seems like it should work. Toughness 16, 7 and a 9, 16, 21. The speaker cult knife is 4 by itself, so that is easily a wound. That is the end of the monster's turn. So, sorry, our turn. So, monster's turn. First thing he's going to do is roll a dice. On a 1, he suffers a wound. No, and then we're going to roll a 1 or a 2, discard the card. Hey, end the monster's turn. Grasp. So, it just says end the monster's turn, so I'm not going to do vicious, because it says it ends his turn. Speaker cult knife, 1, 2, 3. Oh, she was supposed to suffer 3 brain damage from thingy eyes, but we're okay. She's gained her fist and tooth proficiency point. Everyone's proficient. Let's see if we can get some relentless now. So the cult knife, 2 hits. Would love to fail this actually. Then we can trigger relentless. We don't fail. And we critical. The white line is knocked down, discard a mood. No. Boom. She'll dash to there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swinging with the cat fang knife. Oh, only 1 hits. I tell you what, it's like clockwork, isn't it? How many times have I hit it? Like 5? She has spent an evasion, or has spent a thing, so... Two perfect hits, alright. We could be in trouble here if we roll body or arms. Can't do anything about it. waist and hands. So the waist, it departs when you shadow walk. Yep, so that's the waist knockdown, and then the the arms is a severe injury roll. We roll a 2, but we have a dry decanthus, so we'll archive the dry decanthus, and that will be that. Knockdown. All right, big whale. He's going to stay right where he is and swing with the guitar. 1 hit. And I think that's everyone done too. Oh, come on now. Don't be doing this to me. Critical, please, big fella. That's a critical. He's knocked down. Grim jaw, reach, deadly, sharp. Okay, first of all, we roll a dice. On a 1, he suffers a wound. On a 1 to 2, his card is discarded. No, it is alert. So he's then going to do his grab. We'll spend a survival from Big Whale to stand up our friend, and then we'll spend a survival from Deja to dash, and then we'll spend a survival. So she needs to get out of the alert range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Big Whale's also going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, alert does not draw an AI. Okay, so who do we want to take this hit? Probably our osteophage chick. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, she's just going to go 1 to there. He's going to go to there. And he's going to swing for speed. Hits 0 times. Discard alert. And she will now swing the cot knife. She hits twice. She suffers 3 brain damage from being in the front. Critting on a 1's a failure, so that is a no. And this one, that is a critical, which is gain 1 random basic resource and 3 insanity. The random basic resource we get is perfect hide. Sure. Big Whale's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to suffer 3 brain damage. I probably missed 1 from before, so I'm just going to drop that down to there. Swing with the sword. Guitars, 2 hits. There is a failure, and there is a lost ding dong. Come on, Whale, chop that ding dong for me. Oh yeah. Gain a lion testes, and Whaley now has the priority target token. Oh dear. Can we get the beasts more? We can. There's no failure. We need to do 2 wounds. Cat fang knife. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have already dashed this turn, so we can't get into range. So in that case, we'll go here and gain the iron. Hopefully, gain the iron. That's a 2. Find nothing. Archive the terrain. All right. Do we do classic Lando? There's only alert. So I think our best play here is to let the monster go. He triggers alert. At the end of his turn, he would run away, so we'll just spend a survival to go to there and a survival to go to there, which is Big Whale and Cindy. And then big whale who has the priority target token moves to here. Better off there. Which will then trigger an attack. It's a big attack for the big whale, but 7s are going to hit, so 2 hits. They hit in the body and the boot, and these damages are 5 apiece. And Whaley's going to swing 3 times, and he hits twice, and he gets a failure and a failure, which is all well and good. He gets to cancel the first reaction, which is good because he fails, and then he criticals on the second one, but we've discarded alert. The person we want to wound is the Speaker Cult Knife. She's going to go there. Whaley lost 3 insanity. And hope that we don't pull the trap. 3 hits. We've increased our likelihood of pulling the trap. We do not pull the trap. We should be fine. That's a wound. And that's it. We get the job done, done and done. White Speaker has the scavenger kit. And so we gain an extra monster resource, which is 10 White Lion resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. 6 basics. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Struggling on organs. 2 hooked claw, 1 elder cat teeth, 1 black lichen. I'm going to grab those out. And then we also have the final benefit down the bottom, which is exciting. Sunstones, sunstones. Oh God, I'm making this hard. Would have liked that free iron that was on the board. Elder cat teeth. Hooked claw, hooked claw. Black lichen. There. It's a monster haul. A monster haul. All right, and we gain the Giga Slayer ability. So Cindy the White Speaker gains the Secretive Disorder. And she gains the ability Giga Slayer. So we are going to gain 2 Hunt XP, complete the showdown, 2 Hunt XP. We have an Optimist and a Gourmandist. We actually gain 3 Collective Cognition for that. Fist and Tooth Mastery is wonderful. Okay. So we have ourselves Shed Illumination, which is awesome. We've got so many things to do this phase. Holy guacamole. Attain a random tier 3 philosophy the next time person draws that. Now if we go and have a look at Landon, so Landon ended the showdown with no filled in knowledge boxes and at the survival limit, so he's going to level up to positivity 2 and he's going to level up to positivity or believe in yourself too. Very, very nice. Lando Calrissian. So those are both in optimism. Believe in yourself and positivity. We're going to add ambitionism to our deck. Boom. Okay. And we have to do our ponders as well, and that was for optimism and gourmandism, was it? Survivors, Landon, optimism, Deja, gourmandism. And Deja did consume, which is good. So, got to do these. Let's do the fun times. One of these bad boys. That was a pretty easy hunt. So, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have. Oh, cracks in the ground. That is bad. We have a heavy weapon. Or sorry, we have a heavy scavenger kit. Any returning survivors with heavy gear are dead. Oh, that would be bad. We'd lose our speaker cult knife. No one else has got heavy though. We can use a lifetime reroll on this, so we need a 6+. That'll do. That'll do fine. Cracks in the ground. Oof. Punishing. All right, principal conviction. Let's add romanticism to our deck. Shall we? Principal conviction. We shall treasure the mystery. We have a bone witch next year on the timeline. We're going to add ambitionism and romanticism to our deck. Romantic. And there it is. And then we roll the dice. We wouldn't mind rolling a 1 to 5 here. So do we re-roll into that? 10 or more resources were lost this way. It's lose all resources in the storage. No, we're probably okay. Probably okay. Permanent luck would be awesome though. Who do we want to gain understanding? Big Whale currently has a dry decantus in his grid, and so Big Whale is going to take See the Truth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Big Whale is going to gain Legend Caller. It's not one of those, it's one of these. Yep. So See the Truth. It's all happening, friends. Here it is. Suffer the... Hang on, is that bold or is that insight? Have I fucked up there? Yeah, it's white secret. Okay, not see the truth. White secret. Suffer the lunacy brain trauma. Gain 1d5 insanity. 5. Suffer a random disorder. Give me quixotic. Secretive. It's fine. He's not going out on too many more hunts, really. So, we now roll on this table, and we probably want to see a 1 or a 2, or a 3 or a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 5, 6, 7, 8 is fine. We just don't want to roll a 9 or a 10. 7 is good. Quixotic and peerless. So the reason why quixotic is good is you can spend his strength tokens to convert him into luck. Pretty good. Don't mind it. Done. Okay, that is all of our story events. We will build the forum now because that is when this occurs. We're flipping 4 cards, and we flip a ridiculously unuseful strength training. Light Eater is also not very useful. Braggart, possibly one of the worst ones you can get, and Ghost Zerker. Well, thanks for nothing. We do need to level those 2 up, so. Positivity and believe in yourself. Okay. We will now ponder with our 2 surviving ponderers. Cindy did not ponder. Rando did not hunt. Deja is going to ponder gourmandism. Gourmandism level 2. A 4. Chewing your food to a fine paste, you unlock the subtle flavours that comprise your meals. Gain an observation in one of your gourmandism knowledges. Alright, so that goes, which is good. And we also gain +1 strength, which is good. No Juggernaut. Nothing to happen there. Optimism. Optimism 2 is... I think pretty much all the Optimism ones are bad. Rank 2. But they have bad ones. Oh, +1 luck would be amazing. Oh, these are all luck. A 4. They're not luck. Gain of strength. Literally 3, 4, 5 was the only roll result that we would not get a luck. Okay. Let's put into storage the wealth, the veritable cavalcade of resources that we collected. Basics. This is a fucking good hunt. Monster hide. Love juice. Monster bone. Perfect organ. Skull. Monster hide. Perfect hide. Monster bone. Monster hide. Question marks. Broken lantern. Question marks. Monster hide. We cannot get an organ to save our life. We've got everything we need for the Gloom Hammer except for the Dark Water. Strange, Black Lichen, Hooked Claw, Elder Cat Teeth, Hooked Claw. Black lichen, hooked claw, elder cat teeth, done. And some cats. Lion claw, sinew, white fur. Curious hand, white fur, lion tail, sinew, shimmering mane. How have I got 3 shimmering manes? Lion claw, white fur, grey cat bones, lion testes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was a relatively straightforward hunt. I forgot to reduce one of these endeavours, so we only have 6. We are going to spend an endeavour to innovate, and then we are going to think about the rest of our options. If we don't get in a lantern at this point, I think I'm going to cry. All right. Thank fuck for that. Not getting shadow dancing, I don't give a shit about that. Scrap smelting, I don't give a shit about any of these. In a lantern, we can finally fucking search. Finally. So now we probably wait for character, shrine. Fucking in a lantern. Scarification. Alright, so we probably do wait now for character before we have any more children. We'll use a lion testes because we don't need a frenzy drink, and a bone and a hide. We have so many resources in storage here. In a lantern. Did I take bed? I didn't take bed. Okay. So the Giga Slayer is very, very exciting, actually, on Cindy the White Speaker. So Whaley's also got secretive. Very, very cool. Okay, so let's have a look. So Whale has 7 Qatar proficiency points. So we will spend an organ, and we will use butchery to do monster anatomy study to gain a weapon proficiency. Done. So Whaley has triggered Qatar mastery, and everyone now has Qatar proficiency. So we've got 1 organ to spend. Rando, nightmare training, Lando. So we're definitely going to hang on, we can't depart with Lando. He's got a broken leg. That's annoying. Speed 4. Alright, Franklin's going out. Delberto's going out. I guess Vu and Rando. Darkwater research. We'll have a look at that because I don't think we can make what we want to make. Leather worker, we don't need to do leather worker. Nightmare training is probably our best play here. To just do 3 nightmare trainings. What does our special innovate need? Bone and organ. Just why couldn't it be hide? We've got 38 hide. Piss off. Absolutely piss off. Cracks in the ground. Yuck. Alright. Lando is going to go and face the hand next year, and he will heal his broken leg, which is a great play. One of your best, Deno. Wonder if that's why you use Heart Flute. To have a showdown against the hand. Just heal your broken injuries. Not a bad plan, really. Who do we hunt? I'm Not sure. So we get to choose a philosophy, the next survivor, philosophy lecture, yep, okay, and mentorship, great. So we are going to save our love juices and our returning survivors stuff for other things, but yeah, when we have babies, we're going to have babies with the white speaker, and then we're going to pass down Giga Slayer, which is incredible. Cindy is in absolutely peak physical condition with her acid palms. That's a good position to be in. So I think we just go weapon proficiency. I think we just do nightmare training for our things, and we try and get someone close. So Emma has 3 survival, so we will spend 1, 2, 3. If we can roll an 8 on this roll, does Cracks in the Ground get us a bonus on nightmare training? It does. It's actually not a bad time to get it. So we're looking for a 7, 8, 9 then. We might even use a lifetime reroll to try and get into this if we can. Come on, Emma. 7. Oh. She gets a weapon proficiency point. She'll do it again. We get a couple of rerolls on this. If she can roll 7, 8, 9 again, we're going to get it this lantern year. Crux in the Ground comes up trumps. Oh, Shield Mastery. Emma, you've done us a solid. You absolute rock star. I feel so good about that. We just have to lose 1 organ. There's plenty of sinew floating around. Shield Mastery. Oh, all right. Well, Emma can basically retire now. I don't think she's... I mean, we probably want to try and trigger Shatterstar. It's so close, but... Shield Mastery, Fist and Tooth Mastery, and Guitar Mastery in 1 lantern year. Well, I think we changed Franklin's proficiency now. We don't need to get Shield Mastery anymore. We probably switch to something else. What haven't we got? Maybe we should build a bow and use our quiver. Let's have a look at what we can make, actually. Gear, filters, craftable. Oh, we've got plenty of cat fang stuff. Dense bone arrows. Can we make dense bone arrows? Why is the Gigacarterium not appearing? What do they need? 3 great cat bones. Get out of here. Hooked claw knife. No. Lion Slayer cape. Hooked claw, white fur, shimmering mane. That is definitely getting made. I think. It's an accessory. On arrival, all survivors gain 1 survival. If you're wearing fur armor, reduce all damage suffered by 1 to a minimum of 1. I don't think we're wearing fur armor, but again, this is sort of the opportunity now to seriously look at white lion armor. Something to consider. We didn't get any dried acanthus. We archived 1. That sucks. Seed pattern. Oh, what does that need to craft? Ooh, I don't think we need it. We've got the better dagger now already, so we don't need another dagger. Sky Reef Sanctuary. We can't craft anything. What do we want? We want that. No, we want the Inkblood Bow. We need 2 more Shadow Tentacles. I think we go hunt down a level 3 and try and get an Inkblood Bow. take a level 3? I don't know. We're going to have a little bit more armour. Don't have a mask maker, leather worker. Alright. We will go hunt a level 3 Sun Stalker this year. And hope for the best. It's possible that... Who's got a motionless? Landon. Maybe Landon should go. Alright. I'm going to mull over it. We may make this Lion Slayer cape. We're not buying any of these. We're not going to level up any survivors. We're going to try and draw into character next Lantern year and see if we can get some brand new survivors with some great weapon proficiency. Whaley's going to have babies. Emma's going to have babies. Cindy's going to have babies. Alright, so I'm going to go mull over this. We've still got one endeavour to spend. I don't think we'll spend it on anything other than maybe just another butchery and get someone closer. So maybe we'll put it on that axe for Landon. Yeah, I think we'll just do that now. Axe proficiency point for Lando. And spend an organ. See you. And that'll do, friends. Let's hunt ourselves a level 3 Sunstalker and see if we can make the Inkblood bow. Catch you on the next Lantern year. Big Dino out.